online.
Your voice, your station.
And your voice, your station, you're very welcome. I really enjoyed that with Aaron Wilson, I have to say. And great voice, great guitar player, great storyteller as well. And thanks to all of you for the lovely comments for Aaron as well. Live music on the Monday nights, Monday night sessions. It's Jimmy Stafford sitting in for Paul McDevitt tonight, who's on a little soiree. And Paul will be back next week, don't worry. And he's listening in wherever he is now at the moment, probably. And our next guests are live in studio in front of me, and they're no strangers to Highland Radio. They're no strangers to media anyway, because these guys have been trending on social media and everything. The Wild Atlantic Buskers, and we have Matthew Byrne. Matthew?
Yeah.
How we doing? We have Brandon Shovlin.
Hello.
Come on, Brandon. And over my left, we have Jamie Lafferty.
Hello.
Great stuff, lads, and they're not shy at all. We'll get loads of talk out of them very shortly, because you've a great story to tell. I mean, what you've been like. I first met you at the busking competition. We're going to talk about that back in, was that 19 or 20? I can't remember.
It was last year, just.
Was it last year?
21. As far as I know, yeah. 21 years are going by.
My memory, yeah, I have it here, yeah. So we'll talk more about that later on. But maybe will we get a tune to kick it off first for me?
No problem.
Yep. And that'll be good. Lads, the Wild Atlantic Buskers, all the way from Matthew. We'll chat to yourself first if you come to that mic for me, and tell us a bit about the background of the band and how you were formed. And
well, we've all been playing together for a while. You know, every now and then we'd get together and play at different events. And our teacher, my guitar teacher there, fiddle and mandolin teacher, Kevin O'Donnell, he really brought us together. You know, every now and then he'd set up a session around Duncanelli.
And Kevin's from where? He's
from Duncanelli as well.
So he has the O'Donnell School of Music.
School of Music, yeah.
So he kind of said the three lads would be good to come together. Yeah.
We used to have sessions and stuff, and you'd all just pop in there and play together, and it just worked.
And how many years ago was this that
it's been going on for a lot of years now.
Time, yeah. So you're 17. And
I'm 17.
Jamie's 14 and Brandon is 13, that right?
Yeah, that's right.
So three, and so that developed into something then, and we push along, and we might push those two mics closer to the lads, Paul, as well, and we'll get a word in if we can. And stay with, maybe we'll go to yourself, Brandon, and if you can come into that mic for me a small bit, and I'll tell us a bit about the Busking Festival in Letterkenny.
Well, it was great. We just came up and we had our set list ready, and we made a good bit when we came up to play.
That's the main thing.
We were very surprised when we got to hear that we won it. It was a great surprise.
So yeah, and you were up by, I remember very well, you were up by Max Mace, and it was one of those positions where we tried a new spot because we really hadn't went up there before, and we said these guys will sound good up there, and you had the whole show going for the day up there.
Oh yeah, it was great. There was loads of people up watching about there. Yeah.
And you had the judges Paul McDevitt, Martin Orr, and Trudy Nagonal, you were the first act they saw that day actually. And I remember popping up, and your bucket was filling up with a few Bob Kelly rappers, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then to be announced winners, how did that feel? And
It was great. We weren't expecting to be winning it going up.
Jimmy, for yourself, what was the?
Oh, it was a great surprise. Like, we weren't expecting it at all.
Yeah, but you probably underestimated how brilliant you were as well. and telling me that was kind of the start of something new then, really, wasn't it? Because I was on your Facebook page and I could see every so often. Next day you were gigging down somewhere else, that the day out, Killybegs or Kilcar or somewhere like that.
Yeah, the Buskin Festival really kind of brought us together, like, because we had been playing before, but just after that we started to, you know, really come together and play a lot more and find ourselves kind of in the.
And I bet you the Facebook page was hopping with places saying, will you come down and do an old session in this place and that place?
Oh yeah, we had a good couple of places that found out about us. Yeah.
Yeah, and I hope you have a good agent as well, that, you know, kind of make sure that
our mums, they like to think of us as the managers, so yeah.
Well, it's no harm.
Exactly.
Let somebody else deal with the bookings and the
Yeah,
money,
they
and
get
you
the
just
job
do what
done.
you like doing as well. You
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
And make sure it's split 3 ways and they get their percentage as well. That's the important thing. Tell us, Jamie, tell us about every Thursday night, because you have a Trad Thursday session. Where's that on?
We play Trad Thursday every night in the Fleet Inn in Killybegs from 8 to 10. It's an open session for everybody that wants to come. It's great. There's always a good crowd about.
And are you the headline act on that Thursday night?
We can start it, and then loads of people come in. Like,
So if I'm around Killybegs, I can come to the Fleet Inn, you're playing, and can I bring an instrument and join like
I definitely. Yeah.
And would you get a gang those nights?
Oh,
yeah, it started off for a few weeks. It was like just us, but then once
was-
people started hearing about it, it would grow, and now there's loads of people coming every week. You know, so
There was one night where we had about 12 musicians playing.
there's
with
barely
us.
any space left for
Wow.
anyone.
That's I was watching something in my hometown of Cove tonight. There was a wedding at the weekend, and a couple got married, or traditional they're playing sessions like yourself. And when the ceremony ended in Cove Cathedral, there must have been about 100 trad musicians got up, and they paraded around it, and they all ended up at the top. Oh, it was an amazing video actually, and it's gone violent. But the sound of the trad instruments in the cathedral is beautiful. So
sounds
it moves. So that's the Fleet Inn. Anywhere else then did you play?
Well, you know, we have different kind of sometimes house calls, and we've played at a few weddings. We've played just wherever people really ask us. If there's a lot of demand for a certain place, then we can go there. But yeah,
And tell us about the Ulster Fla as well, because you were on TG Cahir for that.
we were indeed. Yeah, just a few weeks ago we went up to what county was it now? Huh? Dromore, yeah, Tyrone. God, my memory's failing me. But yeah, we were up there, and it was kind of an opening for the Fla.
Yeah.
And we played a few tunes at that, and it really went well. There's a good atmosphere and everything. So
And you got yourselves on TV. And
we did.
And Brandon, tell us a bit about your musical instruments. Who do you listen to? Who would you kind of, listen to, say, get a few tunes off? Any particular Irish artists or international?
Well, I would love listening to Kieran Minnie and Mairead Minnie for the fiddle.
Yeah.
They're great musicians. And
From
the
Alton.
Freel sisters,
Who, the Freel sisters?
they're Scottish. They're from Glasgow.
Okay. And what about yourself, Jamie? Any?
I wouldn't listen to a lot of traditional music now. I just play it.
So who do you listen to? So
A lot of pop, like, really.
yeah.
Taylor Swift and stuff.
And what about yourself, Matthew?
I
Any?
could go on for hours talking about the different types of music I'd listen to. Yeah.
So away from trad into what about the lads coming on next? These are
Yeah. No, I've definitely heard a few of their things. Yeah. But yeah, I'd listen to a lot of rock. Definitely, my dad kind of got me into that when I was young. So
Brilliant. Well, look, we've more to talk about. Can we another tune?
yeah, no problem.
What's the name? Have you a name on this one or?
The Queen of May and Sporting Paddy.
Brilliant. Take it away. The Wild Atlantic Buskers. Check out their Facebook page because it's really good, and they post a lot of stuff, and they're really active on it, which is where you need to be. The Wild Atlantic Buskers. Take it away. And we got a few requests. And brilliant, lads, says Bromwell. Brilliant. You guys sound amazing. From Kathleen Curran as well, and so on. So keep the music coming. and you're all you're so well in tune together that it just finishes.
Yeah.
Paul McDevitt sends his wishes. Said, "Sorry I can't be there tonight, lads, but I hope you're having a great time and you're in good hands with Jimmy." He says, and he says, "I can't even tell if you're nervous or not, Jimmy." But Paul's he's on a night off. He's having a bit of a swirl. But he was down listening to trad music in Westport last night,
We'll see.
which is a great place again. Have you travelled much outside Donegal? Bar, I know the Fla in. What about? Have you ventured further afield yet, or are there any plans? Or
Not too far yet. We have a few things in the works, definitely, but there's not too much traveling yet. You know.
yeah, you sound very professional when you say a few things in the pipeline.
Yeah.
You're very
I'm trying to
secretive.
sound as or professional as I can.
That's you're doing a great job as well, selling the whole band. And so, what years are you all going into now? Because you're different ages. So what's?
I'm going into my leaving cert year now, so
Wow.
yeah.
Both
I'm
of
the
us are
oldest.
going into second year now.
So how's the band going to survive after, say, you head off into college or something?
Oh, I'll be coming back definitely every evening if I could to
Ah,
play. But yeah, no, I'm definitely not giving this up anyway.
Keep it together because you've got a great sound together, and you can just see it building and
Yeah.
year on year, and just to witness you in the busking and just to see all the videos you're putting up as well. It's fantastic. So with the O'Donnell School of Music, do you still go back to the music school every week or?
Oh yeah, but
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
we-
all of us go each week. You know, we have separate lessons. Sometimes we have joint ones.
And how
Yeah.
many musicians? Like, is that a group session? That so Brandon, Jimmy, how many would be in the school? Like, is there a group you go every night or once a week?
Well, you can go on a group lesson or a single lesson, like, and I'd say there's a got to 100 kids in that music school, like,
Is there?
under Kevin.
Yeah.
Wow, that's some. And then so you pick your own session depending on whether you want to be taught solely. So like and I'm just trying to understand. So is the session is there fiddle players only, and then is there guitar player session, and then the banjo? Is that the way it works? Is it?
Yeah,
just
yeah.
Whatever suits the people, really. You know, like if there's siblings, they can go together, or there can be different instruments together. But Yeah.
And there seems to be a huge interest in music, a revival of music. I've seen we see it here on Monday night sessions. The amount of musicians, even getting younger and younger, taking up instruments and not, the confidence is there. But I think were you not on Highland last year? We had you on after the busket, didn't we?
no, we
No,
were
I don't
we were
think so.
supposed to be.
We were
but
supposed to be,
yeah,
but I broke my collarbone.
yeah,
Oh, that was
that's-
it.
that set us back a bit. But we're
So
here
this
now.
is this your first radio appearance?
Yeah, me and Brandon were on the radio a good few years back, but that wasn't anything big. So
I've been on with my school before.
Yeah, on Highland.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So this is your kind of debut on Monday night sessions, and
yeah,
Yeah.
we certainly look forward to having you back again because you've got just a great presence about you, and you're confident young lads for your ages as well. So keep that up and keep enjoying. Let the mammies be the managers.
yeah.
Just focus
We can
on-
handle all the problems. We can
Focus on the
music.
playing. So Wild Atlantic Buskers is the name of the Facebook. Are you on Twitter or TikTok or all that? Sort
I
of,
think
or-
we're on Instagram
as well, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, so Instagram. Oh, you are actually on that. And you should check out what we were chatting to Aaron earlier on. I don't know if you were listening, but he's on Twitch.
Twitch. He said he
Oh,
plays
good.
music on Twitch.
Have you read about Twitch?
Oh, I used to watch Twitch a lot for
yeah.
same and stuff. Yeah, spent a lot of hours on Twitch.
So he was telling us that Twitch, he has 500 subscribers on Twitch now.
Right,
So
yeah.
he started off at 2, and one night he was on, he went from 50 to 12,000 viewers in the
Wow.
space of a few minutes. So that's well,
Yeah,
you could do something on Twitch.
yeah.
Because there's
definitely.
an audience worldwide for yourselves.
Oh,
on
yeah.
Twitch.
Yeah,
So
we've-
that's
Never
that's-
considered that, but that's definitely a possibility.
that's another one for the managers to take away
Yeah.
for themselves as well.
yeah.
Anything else, lads, you want to get out about yourselves or about the band or about the...
I don't think there's too much now.
We've covered it all. Well, you're in
I've covered
you're
most
in
of it.
the Trad Thursday session, the Fleet in Killybegs, every
Yeah.
Thursday from 8 to 10. Come along to that if you're visiting Killybegs. I know it's buzzing down there the last week or so. I've seen the crowds down in Killybegs, around Donegal as well. So every Thursday night, you check out their Facebook. And they'll be playing lots more places, and you'll see them. You never know where they'll pop up every now and then.
Yeah.
Will you give us another tune?
Yeah.
We can do. No problem.
What have we got next?
Out in the ocean.
No.
What do you think?
Do you need to warm up, or you're okay?
Oh, no, it's
Oh,
grand.
should be alright.
Take it away. This is the Wild Atlantic Buskers from Dunkeneely.
Thank
Buskers. And Mairead Gallagher says, absolutely brilliant on Facebook. Fantastic, amazing musician, says Kathleen Curran. And Zoe says, wow, with a love heart and thumbs up and the whole lot. So there are and a few comments on Facebook for the Wild Atlantic Buskers. Lads, thanks a million for you're from Dunkeneely, isn't it?
Yeah, Dunkeneely.
Three, you're from Dunkeneely. That's brilliant. So safe journey home. I know you've got an entourage with you tonight as well. So.
Convoy.
But certainly, you know, as we would say in a moment, get yourselves out there, which is what you're doing anyway. And no matter where you walk into, you'll be very welcomed, and you'll get a crowd going. And you know, this is your first time on radio, and I know you perform in public, but coming on radio, it's been brilliant tonight, and really appreciate that for coming up all the way from Dunkeneely. And we'll make sure if you record that and get into us as well. What about one final one for the road? Do you have one ready? We said 3, but then we try and sneak in a 4 sometimes. Your managers will be saying we're only paying you for 3, but look, give us another one. You take it away, lads. Listen to Jamie Lafferty, Brandon Shovlin and Matthew Byrne from the Wild Atlantic Buskers. Thank you very much, lads, and safe home. And we look forward to seeing you and Keelybegs on a Thursday night in the Fleet Inn. Jamie, what are you going to take us away with?
Meet the Tosheen Bowl and Star Munster.
Brilliant. Take it away. And lads, safe home, and we'll talk to you again soon. Wild Atlantic Buskers. Thank you, lads. Safe home, and we'll see you again soon.
Sometimes it's just bad luck.